Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Carries HD here, and I'm coming back at you with another Overwatch gameplay. Now, Clips isn't going to be here today. It's just going to be me, Complex. Clips has to work every single night this week, and I wanted to bring you guys our Thursday commentary, so I decided to make a little commentary that one of our viewers have been asking for, Kid in Africa, and so basically, in the background, you got an Overwatch gameplay. It's going to be 30-4 with Reaper. I am actually really enjoying Overwatch lately, and so you guys might be seeing more of that gameplay. Tell me what games you'd like me to play, and I will definitely look into it. So basically, I have played football since I was a little kid. I've been playing it for a long time, all up until my senior year. Now, what happened is where this story lies, I guess. So basically, I've had 5 concussions now. I had 3 pertaining to football, 1 in my younger years, 1 kind of my freshman year, I think, and then one in my youth years. So those were my 3 from football, and then I had 1 from wrestling that kind of set off all of my headaches and me having to have MRIs and such to make sure my brain is okay, and that's what set this all off. My wrestling concussion really was the worst of all my concussions because the guy that gave it to me, I was in a match with him, and he just kept headbutting me over and over and over. He must have headbutted me like 25 times, and he just kept doing it and doing it and doing it to where I became unconscious whenever he knocked me over to try and pin me, and I don't remember much after that until I really got home from that. I don't even remember driving home from that night or anything really. And that's kind of what set off my doctor wanting me not to play football anymore. Now, my 5th concussion, I didn't bring that up yet. That was with my car accident. You guys can go back in the videos. It was one of the earlier videos I made. You guys can look at it and watch that video then. But I'm going to skip forward. And so basically, I got cleared to go back to football and everything. After my 5th concussion, he was like, probably 1 more and you're going to be done. And so I got cleared. I started playing again, and I was fine. And this is the scrimmages before we even started the season, the regular season, and just from hitting and such, my headaches were becoming worse and worse and worse. And so I decided to go back to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, let's get you in for an MRI, and we're gonna look and see if you have any long-term damage, and we'll see how the results come out to see if you'll be able to play again. And so a couple weeks later, I go in for my MRI. The results come back another week later. By this time, summer was basically over, and we look at the results together, and he's like, no long-term damage. I was like, sweet, awesome. Does that mean I get to go back on the field? And he was like, really, I don't think you should be going back to playing football. I was like, what? I mean, that devastated me because I really wanted to. My original plans before the college plans I have now was to go. I was looking at getting scholarships to play either Division II or Division III football at the college level, and that was my plans all along. And I really just wanted to continue my football career into high school or into college. Sorry. And the doctor basically told me, I'm going to medically retire you. You're done from playing football. You're done from all contact sports. He was like, you can play baseball, you can play track, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I don't really play those sports anymore. And he was like, well, I'm sorry. There's really nothing else I can do, because if I get 1 more concussion, then there's most likely going to be long-term damage, which really is not a good thing for whenever I get older and such. When I was playing football, I was a defensive tackle and offensive guard / center. My if you go back on Huddle and you look up my name is on my personal channel. If you look up my name, you can see all my highlights. I had very good highlights. I had a really good chance of going to play football at the college level, or at least I hoped. And just like I said, this doctor telling me that I'm medically retired just really just killed my hopes and dreams. And that's kind of what brought me to starting YouTube and thinking of starting a film career. Whenever I had a lot more time in my summer, I started watching YouTube videos of creators like BF1GF, some of the vlog channels, and I really saw how like beautiful the editing was and how they could do time lapses and all of these things and do really cool and dope edits. And I was just like, I inspired to do that. And that's why, like, if you guys have noticed during my exploring videos, I kind of like have music parts, like time lapses of maybe walking up to the abandoned place and such. I'm just kind of trying to get into the editing scene, and I'm getting a lot better with the program that I use, which is Vegas Pro. Now, what I plan to kind of start doing next is getting into graphic design, so I can start making our YouTube banner and our YouTube logo and AVI all better, making, whenever I start streaming, make a overlay that's a lot better than the one that I have, and I hope to start making thumbnails that look really nice. So that's basically what's coming up in the future, and that's how my past with football has gone. Now, will I play baseball? Well, I probably not. I used to play baseball back in the day. Ooh, it was a long time ago. I played it from whenever I was a kid, basically when I started up football as a kid, and I played it to about my I didn't play it in high school, so I stopped 8th grade year playing baseball. So I don't know if I'm going to play that. I might. Track, I am not the track kind of kid. And cross country, not the cross country type. So I don't know, that kind of just brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's a really nice gameplay on Overwatch there, and I had a really cool kill cam, and if anybody saw that, make sure to put in the comments that you saw it, that you saw that kill. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in future uploads, and have a good one. See you guys.